The Iberian Peninsula, the land we know today as Spain, has a rich and layered history dating back to prehistoric times. This region, with its diverse landscapes ranging from rugged mountains to fertile plains, has been a crossroads of cultures and civilizations for millennia. The story of Iberia is one of continuous transformation, shaped by waves of migration, conquest, and cultural exchange. Early inhabitants, the Iberians, left their mark on the land with their distinct culture. They were skilled in agriculture, metallurgy, and pottery, creating intricate designs that reflected their artistic sensibilities. Their settlements, often fortified, reveal a society that was both advanced and resilient, capable of adapting to the challenges of their environment. Around the 9th century BCE, Celtic tribes migrated from Central Europe, settling in the northern and western regions. These tribes brought with them their own customs, languages, and technologies, which began to blend with those of the indigenous Iberians. The Celts were known for their warrior culture and their expertise in ironworking, which significantly influenced the local societies. These Celts intermingled with the Iberians, creating a vibrant cultural blend. This fusion of cultures led to the emergence of new social structures and artistic expressions, as seen in the hybrid artifacts and shared religious practices. The interaction between these groups laid the groundwork for the complex cultural mosaic that would define Iberia. However, the relative isolation of the peninsula would not last. The strategic location of Iberia, with its access to both the Atlantic Ocean and the Mediterranean Sea, made it an attractive destination for seafaring traders and explorers from distant lands. The Phoenicians, skilled seafarers and traders from the eastern Mediterranean, established trading posts along the coast. These enterprising merchants brought with them not only goods but also new ideas and technologies, such as the alphabet, which would have a lasting impact on the region. These outposts, like Gadir, modern-day Cadiz, became centers of commerce and cultural exchange. The Phoenicians traded extensively with the local populations, exchanging goods such as metals, textiles, and pottery, which facilitated the spread of their cultural and technological innovations. The Greeks followed, drawn by the abundance of resources and strategic location. They established their own colonies, bringing with them their rich traditions of art, philosophy, and governance. The Greek influence further enriched the cultural tapestry of Iberia, introducing new forms of architecture, literature, and scientific thought. They established colonies, most notably Emporion or Empuries, further enriching the cultural tapestry. These Greek settlements became thriving hubs of trade and intellectual exchange, where ideas from across the Mediterranean converged and flourished. The Carthaginians, successors to the Phoenicians, saw the strategic importance of Iberia. They expanded their influence, establishing a network of colonies and fortifications that extended their control over the region's valuable resources, particularly silver and other metals. They expanded their influence, clashing with the rising power of Rome. The competition between these two great powers for dominance in the Western Mediterranean led to a series of conflicts that would shape the future of Iberia. This conflict would have profound consequences for the future of Iberia. The struggle for control over the peninsula was a key theatre in the larger geopolitical contest between Rome and Carthage, culminating in the Second Punic War. The Second Punic War, a struggle for dominance in the Western Mediterranean, saw the Carthaginians expelled and Roman control firmly established. The Roman victory marked the beginning of a new era for Iberia, one characterized by profound changes in its political, social, and economic structures. This marked the beginning of a new era for the peninsula, one that would leave an indelible mark on its language, culture, and identity. The Romanization of Iberia brought about the spread of Latin, the construction of monumental architecture, and the integration of the region into the broader Roman Empire, setting the stage for its future development. The Roman conquest of Iberia, completed in the late 1st century BCE, ushered in a period of unprecedented prosperity and Romanization. This conquest was not just a military victory, but a significant cultural transformation that would shape the future of the region for centuries to come. The peninsula, now known as Hispania, was integrated into the vast Roman Empire. This integration brought with it a new administrative structure, connecting Hispania to the heart of Roman political and economic life. Roman law, language, and customs were introduced, shaping the cultural landscape. Latin became the lingua franca, and Roman legal principles laid the foundation for future legal systems in the region. Hispania became a vital part of the Roman world, renowned for its agricultural wealth, mineral resources, and skilled soldiers. The fertile lands of Hispania produced abundant crops, while its mines were rich in precious metals. Cities flourished under Roman rule with impressive infrastructure projects like aqueducts, roads, and amphitheaters. These projects not only facilitated trade and communication, but also showcased Roman engineering prowess. Tarraco, modern-day Tarragona, Emerita Augusta, now Merida, and Corduba, present-day Cordoba, emerged as important urban centers. These cities became hubs of administration, culture, and commerce, reflecting the Roman way of life. Hispania became a breadbasket of the empire, supplying grain, olive oil, and wine. These products were essential to the Roman diet and economy, making Hispania a crucial supplier to Rome and other parts of the empire. Its mines yielded gold, silver, and other valuable minerals, contributing to Roman wealth. The extraction of these resources required advanced techniques and labor, further integrating Hispania into the Roman economic system. Hispania also produced notable figures who left their mark on Roman history. These individuals contributed to the political, military, and cultural life of the empire, highlighting the region's significance. The emperors Trajan, Hadrian, and Theodosius I were all born in Hispania, a testament to the region's integration and importance. Their reigns brought significant developments and stability to the empire, with their roots tracing back to Hispania. Roman influence permeated society, with Latin becoming the language of administration, commerce, and literature. This linguistic shift had a lasting impact, influencing the development of the Spanish language and other Romance languages. The Roman legacy in Hispania was profound and enduring, laying the groundwork for the development of Spanish language, culture, and identity. The remnants of Roman architecture, law, and customs can still be seen today, a testament to the lasting influence of this golden age. The decline of Roman power in the 4th and 5th centuries CE had profound consequences for Hispania. As the Western Roman Empire crumbled, Germanic tribes migrated across its borders, seeking new lands and opportunities. Among them were the Visigoths, who established their kingdom in Hispania in the 5th century. The Visigothic period marked a transition from Roman rule to a new era. The Visigoths, initially Arian Christians, eventually adopted Catholicism, the dominant faith in Hispania. They established their capital in Toledo and developed their own legal codes, blending Roman and Germanic traditions. However, internal divisions and conflicts weakened the Visigothic kingdom. In 711 CE, a new force emerged from North Africa. Muslim, Arab, and Berber armies, driven by faith and the desire for conquest, crossed the Strait of Gibraltar. Led by Tariq ibn Ziyad, they defeated the Visigothic king Roderick at the Battle of Guadalete. This marked the beginning of the Muslim conquest of Hispania. The Muslim conquest would transform the Iberian Peninsula, ushering in a new era of cultural exchange and a clash of civilizations. The Muslim conquest of Hispania in the early 8th century led to the establishment of Al-Andalus, a vibrant and sophisticated civilization that flourished for centuries. This period marked a significant transformation in the Iberian Peninsula, bringing with it a fusion of cultures, ideas, and innovations that would leave a lasting legacy. Under Muslim rule, Al-Andalus experienced a golden age of cultural and intellectual achievements, becoming a beacon of knowledge in the medieval world. The cities of Al-Andalus, particularly Cordoba, Seville, and Granada, became centers of learning and culture, attracting scholars, poets, and scientists from across the known world. Cordoba, the capital of the Umayyad Caliphate, rivaled Baghdad and Constantinople in its splendor and intellectual vibrancy. It was home to one of the largest libraries in the world at the time, containing hundreds of thousands of volumes, and its streets were lined with schools, universities, and public baths. Al-Andalus made significant contributions to mathematics, astronomy, philosophy, and medicine. Scholars such as Al-Zarawi, known as the father of modern surgery, and Ibn Rushd, a prominent philosopher and commentator on Aristotle, made groundbreaking advancements that would influence both the Islamic world and Europe. Scholars from diverse backgrounds flocked to its cities, attracted by its libraries and centers of learning. This melting pot of cultures and ideas fostered an environment of intellectual curiosity and innovation, where knowledge was shared and expanded upon. The works of ancient Greek and Roman thinkers, preserved and translated in Al-Andalus, were transmitted to Europe, contributing to the Renaissance. This transfer of knowledge played a crucial role in the revival of classical learning and the eventual emergence of the modern scientific era. The architectural legacy of Al-Andalus is evident in magnificent structures like the Great Mosque of Cordoba and the Alhambra Palace in Granada. These buildings are not only architectural marvels, but also symbols of the cultural and artistic achievements of the period. These architectural marvels, with their intricate designs and geometric patterns, reflect the sophistication and artistry of Al-Andalusian culture. The use of intricate tilework, calligraphy, and geometric patterns in these structures showcases the high level of craftsmanship and aesthetic sensibility of the time. The influence of Islamic art and architecture extended beyond Al-Andalus, leaving its mark on Spain and other parts of Europe. The distinctive arches, columns, and decorative elements introduced during this period can still be seen in many historical landmarks across the continent. The period of Muslim rule in Iberia was a time of cultural exchange and intellectual ferment, leaving an indelible mark on the peninsula's history and identity. The legacy of Al-Andalus continues to be felt today as its contributions to art, science, and culture remain an integral part of our shared heritage.